What's going on, folks? Hopefully, this world of social media lets y'all know a thing or two. Build your own. You gotta build your own. Yo, I'm trying to tell you. People really just don't. People really just don't. Listen, this social media thing really isn't all built for me. I ain't gonna lie. It's just like sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do and just be yourself. I ain't gonna lie. Like this whole internet situation worldwide with social media, like you should never give too much power to just anybody. I strongly always recommended people that you gotta put all your faith and trust in God. And this is what happens when too many people rely on the world instead of God. Too many people turn their back on God, acting as if he's non-existent when the whole time he's been nothing but existent. And yet, things are happening. Things have always been happening since the day we set ourselves apart from the Most High. So we got to get ourselves back to being who we truly were created to be, which is loving. I try to tell folks all the time, everybody's got an opinion, everybody's got a thought, everybody's got this and that. But at the end of the day, it's what we apply with what we know and what we have learned. So again, you can have all the knowledge in the world, but if you don't apply anything, it absolutely means nothing. So again, folks, we really it's the time to get together, for real. Again, there are people out there that play the role very well, and you think that they're for the cause, and the whole time they've been against you, behind your back. A lot of people that you would never believe to be who they are actually who they are. And a lot of you folks lie to yourselves, and when you lie to yourself, you take something away from you. You take your whole existence away from you. Because at the end of the day, all we got is truth. And it's important that you're true to yourself. There's so much going on in the world right now, and I feel energy, I feel vibes, I feel emotions, and I felt a lot of pain. I've been through a lot of pain, not only within myself and through others, but also I felt the pain of the world. And we really got to come together, folks. We really got to understand that we are all flawed in our own ways. So when you really accept that and understand that the truth has always been waiting for you, you just have to be willing to accept it. And the truth is, you are to be loving. Bottom line, folks need to have more core conversations, I always say. Let's get to the core of things. Let's get to the bottom. Let's really speak about the situation at hand. We can have a circle conversation all day, every day, but what's it really going to do? You got to get to the point. What's the purpose? What's it going to help? All the baseless opinions and understandings, if it ain't helping in this very moment, what are we doing? What are we doing? Again, this whole Facebook, Instagram situation, hopefully it opened a lot of people's eyes to really understand that it's time to build your own foundation. Because even if one day this whole internet just completely shuts down, God forbid, what are you going to do? What What are you going to do? How you going to survive? Again, things are going to happen, and those that are not prepared are going to be those that are shaken to the floor quick. And if you're not ready, better be ready. Because again, only time will tell, and the time is telling. So, that being said, folks, it's just, there's so much more to life than what you've been given. If you give more to yourself, give more to yourself, and it will give back to you. I always tell folks, listen, people do what they do, but that doesn't mean you have to do it just because they do it. Provide an open doorway for love to shine through, that you can be loving. And if they accept it, they accept it. If they don't, there's a lot of other people to love. A lot of other people to really want to use your energy. So, with that being said, folks, it's time to wake up. Let's get with reality. This is it, folks. It's not just about us. It's our responsibility and role in all this for the next generation. What we pass on forward. And if we pass them nothing, they have nothing. They can't feed off of anything. You're going to feed them love, you're going to feed them hatred. We all know what it feels like to be loved, and folks know what it feels like to feel pain. And there are folks that choose pain as their love. That you know, and that you care about, and that you allow to have influence into your lives. That feet got to be firm, planted to the ground, folks. You got to be solid in yourself. Either you all the way in or all the way out. Don't half step, because I'm telling you, if you lukewarm, you in for a long ride. Either you in or you out. When I say that because too many times you have folks that don't want to play. They want to just live their life and be happy. Then you got folks that want to play and want to cause chaos, because that's what they chose to accept in their lives. Because everybody has had an opportunity to make a choice, to choose to do good in life or not do good in life. At the end of the day, only you can choose for you. So, if these are the choices that we make and these are the outcomes of the world, what does that say about the world? Because who's in the world? The very same people like you. And this is why I tell folks we have to check ourselves and really understand, what is my role? What am I putting into the world today? Am I going to put in love, or am I going to put in hatred? And if everybody truly wants to put in love, this world will be a much better place. But it's not. Why? Scripture reveals those answers. It's common sense. God gave the word for you to understand, so you can see, so we can put things together. But you can't just read the word. It's too powerful. You got to dive deep. Dig in. Dig in. And it goes very deep. And the deeper you go, the more it moves you. Takes your breath away sometimes. I don't know. I just had to put this recording together, and I think I don't know. Recordings are good, therapeutic, but everybody's going through something, and sometimes we just need someone to talk to, someone to listen to. Everybody's got their mouths open, but there's not enough listening. There's not enough listening. So it's like, I don't know. But what I do know is something's got to change. Because for too many times, I told people, and I was just so no. I guess. I don't know. Because again, only a chosen few done understood. And those that understood, strong lines. Rather run with a few lines than 100 sheep, that's for sure. And again, keep your circle very tight. Very tight. Know what and who you're dealing with. Because every day is a test. It may come to many times where you got to ask somebody who sent you. What that be like? So, as I wrap it up, folks, I do want to say is this. Enough is enough. There's only so much anybody can say anymore. There's been so much talks. Everybody's talking. And nobody's listening. So why are we going to keep talking? Now the world, it's come time to just start doing. And if we're going to do something, let's fight for something. Let's fight for love. That's it. Love should never be shaken. We should always, that should be our number one. If we're going to fight for anything, fight for love. That's it. And if God is love, we fight for God as well. It goes hand in hand. So what's the problem? Again, we can have circle conversations, or we can have real solutions. That's it. It's too much talking, too much opinions, too much ideals. I tell y'all folks, like I tell a friend, nobody gives a fuck. Part of my language. Nobody cares. Nobody gives two shits. At the end of the day, what you care about may not be what others care about. So I always tell folks they need to care about the things that they don't, and the things they don't, they should care about. Folks be caring about things that just make no sense. And the things that are important to them, they just could care less. I just never understood that. So it's like, I mean, then again, I do understand it, but that's a whole nother video, a whole nother conversation. But I just want to keep this short, brief, just get some thoughts off my mind, that's all. This shit is crazy. It's pointless. It's not worth it. At all. Shout outs, folks.